Alright, what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie B all day down here in the shop. I've been working on this design, and I actually started videoing it a long time ago when I started the design, and I just never got to it because I got bored. And just other stuff kept coming up, so I put aside the build. And here's what's going on. I started making one, and it turned out to where I started making three. And they're all similar. Two of them are almost exactly the same, but one of them is different. So this one is in this stage where I'm still cutting and getting that one out. This is the one I'm working on now, the one I think I'm going to finish next. This is going to be a sweep blade, and this one is going to be a hunter style, right? And I might shorten this up a little bit more just to give me more on the handle, but I don't really need to because it's all the way at the end, and once there's a full grip on there, it's going to be stout enough to where it's going to feel pretty good in the hand. So this would be sharpened all the way through, and that's what I would be looking at there. But right now, I'm finishing up this guy right here, and it's already cut. It's smooth around. I have to finish sanding just a little bit on it. You can see the upsweep in the handle there. It's going to have a nice contour. I have some handle material that I was just about to cut down, then I realized, oh yeah, I forgot to start filming. So I have this. It's a 3-color plywood. It's brown, gray, and tan, and that's going to make a nice handle when it's done. It's going to once it's shaped, you'll see the colors more, and it's going to look really cool. So what I have to do is I'm going to go put it over on the table saw and just rip it all the way down so I have 2 scales. That's it. And right now, basically the video is going to start where after this point, before I reach this point. So you're going to see like a segment of a couple seconds of it just taped and how I got started with this. And then we're going to do the handle. Hold on. So what I need to do is cut it, grind it, sharpen it, and then I have to think about what I'm going to do for a handle. In my mind right now, I'm thinking possibly doing walnut. I'm not sure, but however it works out is how it works out. I'm going to get started on this one, and then you guys are going to see it. Hold on. Whew, and away we go. So I put the scales on there rudimentarily. So they're on there, not perfect yet. What I did is, I put my ass right on the saw. I took some aluminum and I shaved it down to fit one of the hole sizes. This hole and this hole are 2 different sizes. Well, no, yeah, the holes in the wood are the same size, but the hole in the actual blade is a different size because my drill bit dulled while drilling. I got through this one, and then this one I was only making a small hole, so I figured I'll just cut down some of that aluminum and work it in there anyway, and that's what I did. But it's going to be just fine. What I'm going to do is just put some filler in there, some more of the epoxy, and that's it. So it'll be fine. I'll just have, you'll be able to see the hole on that one where this one's going to be completely sanded down flat. As a matter of fact, hold on, I'm going to sand it right now to show you. All right, so I needed one of those staples. That was easy buttons. All I did is took it to the sander, and you can see now that that is on that side and that is on that side. You can see the gap over here. I don't care about the gap. This knife is mine. It's for me. So now what I have to do is sand down here, and I'm going to make this go in just a little bit. So this is going to kick. So it gives me a nice camp blade for, that's still hot, for coming down and around and get my cut on. So I need to do that. And then I need to round it off here. Then it's going to come obviously way in here. It's going to have a really nice shape to it, all the way up to where the blade stops. So that's my next dealio, is to shape the handle and the spine. So that's what I'm doing now. I'll see you in a second. Holy moly, that's taken a lot of work. But man, is that pretty. Man, is that pretty. So you can see it's there. Oh my gosh, it feels so nice in the hand. what I'm going to do now, if I can find it laying around here somewhere, is I have my my butter for the wood. Let me look for it real quick. Whew, I was just about to give up. I couldn't find it. It was on the floor and it rolled underneath my my workbench. So I'm just going to take some of this wax and I'm going to put a little bit on there and I'm just going to rub it in. Just use my fingers. Get it in there real nice. You'll be able to see the colors jump off this grip, off the wood. And I mean, it's just nice. Just nice, nice, nice. So put a little bit on the other side. Just a little dab will do ya. Let it squirt all over the place. Yeah. So that looks pretty. That looks pretty. So now what I'm going to do is just grab a rag and buff the wax. Oh, man. Buff the wax into it. Hold on a second. Man. Oh, man. So this right here, you can see the colors. It's got a nice gold color. It's hard to tell with the light shining on it. But, man, did that come out nice. So, all that's left is the, I might do a little bit more sanding right here. Although I shaped it to my hand, so that's probably why it feels weird. It's sharper on this side than it is on this side, but I'm a lefty. And when I was doing it, I kept feeling it. So there's like an edge here and then a curl here. That kind of, the reason it's there is probably because my hand felt really good. So who knows, maybe I'll leave it there since it's for me anyway. But yeah, that feels quite nice. Quite nice. I think it's pretty, aside from the work that needs to be up there. You can see the sweep gives me a nice little thumb ramp right there. Just give a little bit of work in. So far, so bueno. So I need to do the blade now. I need to do some regrinding, and I need to clean it up. And I think I might just do a little something extra on here. You guys will find out. You guys will find out in a little bit. All you gotta do is stick around. All right. We're getting to a point. We're getting to a point where I'm starting to really, really like it. Now you see this little panel right here. I'm thinking about doing some kind of dbad etching. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this. So I'm going to do a little test piece. If not, I'll just sand it off. So stick with me real quick. Stick with me. Oh no. This is a very, very hardened blade. And well heat treated, well tempered, but I think it might work. Oh yeah. Let's scratch in a little letter there. There's the D. Hit the edge with it. And then, oh, I think it's going to work. Stay tuned. All right. I got a little dbad action in there. I had to put my name on it. Sharp. It feels pretty sharp. I'm going to have to hone it up a little bit. Use the ceramic end only on these. But normally I'll put this in a vise so I can pull my knife through straight. But this is okay. I want to give it about 10 passes. And check the edge. Just a good way to get off some of the burrs. Normally what I do is just take out the buffer. But this thing was right there. Am I cross-eyed looking at this? All right, let's see. So far, so good. Hold on. So far, so good. Let's get you guys. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, look at this. Got pieces flying all over. So, it's definitely sharp. definitely sharp. I'm gonna make a mess. And it's hard. I know that for sure. That's why I couldn't drill my holes right. But let's see. Wow. All right. So I gave myself a good little edge there. You got a little dust on it, but you might be able to see, you might not be able to see. But this is going to be a little like a little camp knife. What are the final parameters on it? Exactly what my tape measure says. You know, the one that I can't find. So I'll have to give this thing a good proper test use and see how it does. But first I'm going to do a little something special. All right, so I did a little metallic finish in it. So now I have to wait for it to dry, and I'll clean the metallic off of the blade for the overspray, because I didn't tape. I mean, why would I? Then I couldn't take my time cleaning the blade afterward. But so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to put a clear coat over it. And wow, you can see how sweet that is. I think I got a little spit bubble on it. Here we go. Man, is that pretty or what? Oh, and don't say or what. Oh, look at that, boys and girls. So I'm going to let this dry. And then I'm going to put some clear coat on it and hold that in there for good. And my knife will be done. I might even give it maybe another minute or two sharpening. But as for now, that guy right there has got some serious bling going on. That's got some serious bling in that thing. All right, so next time you see this, it'll be clear coated and ready to go. All right, so this is where I'm at. I got all the nice and shiny stuff in there. Then I went around it with some clear Flex Seal, right? And after Flex Sealing it, then I decided, and you can see how it's still wet right there, but I decided to hit it with some triple thick glaze. And so just a nice clear coat. So it's going to be well coated, well sealed, and shiny and blurry. So if I could get it to unblur, then we would be good. But here you are. It actually came out really cool. I just got to let it dry. So as soon as it dries, I'll get a good bead on it and what's really going on. But so far that looks pretty good. Looks pretty good indeed, y'all. It looks pretty good indeed. Whew, well. It is done. My skinny mini is looking pretty good. Trying to get some of that light to show off the glitter there. Oh, there it is. You can really see it in certain lights. It just jumps and pops. But you can see right here, I had a little buildup. Just gonna leave it because it's for me, so I don't really care. But that's it. That's the only spot. It's the only spot that had anything funky. And the rest of it looks mighty good. I really wish, I'll have to take it out in the sun. When I do the testing, I'll try to do it on a sunny day. Man, that came out so cool. But there it is. This is my skinny guy. It's it's a camp blade on a diet. This is like the keto camper. All right, so let's see. Let's see what I finished out here with. We ended up with a 6.5-inch blade and 11.5 inches overall. with it's over 2 inches, 2 1/8 inches deep. That's a pretty wide blade. You can see my little ridge there. Obviously the dbad, y'all seen that. It's so light. It's not a fighter. I mean, can you fight with it and get it around? Yeah, but you're going to lack a lot of power. This thing is basically like a camp utility knife. That's basically what I made it for. That's what it is. It's just a cool little blade, fun to do. The grip is comfortable, and in the right light, when you see this for real, when you see it in the sun, man, that's gonna jump. It's gonna jump. Ooh, look at all the dust flying around. It's crazy to look at in reality, but it looks like speckles on film, but when you look at it in person, you can see the colors. But holy Moses! So it is cool. My little dbad, thin man utility knife. I think it came out pretty badass. I love the way this finished off. It's got a nice good edge on it. It's going to be great for batoning, kindling, stuff like that. And you know what I mean. It'll be great for spreading camp peanut butter, things to that nature, and possibly even like just taking down fish, things like that. I love it, man. This thing came out like right on. This is right on. And that's it, y'all. That's it. I will do a video testing it. This was the giving birth to it, and I have to say that I'm pretty proud of that one. I'm pretty proud. I just like the way this thing came out. Like the way this thing came out, man. Whoo, doggy. dbad in the house. All right, that's it. I'll see you when this guy gets tested. I am Donnie B all day. And until next knife.